Hey everyone, welcome back with another manga recommendation video. Okay, last weekend I marathoned in like 2 or 3 days the Akame ga Kill manga. Right now I've actually been waiting for a Manga Brilliant Park episode 1 to come out, but apparently it's not coming out. So, yeah, I'm gonna make this video instead. Which I've been wanting to make anyways, though, before the next chapter comes out, which will probably be sometime at the end of this month. So I really want to get this video out there. This is going to be a recommendation on the Akame ga Kill manga. Oh my fucking god, this manga is so amazing. Oh god, this is a monthly manga, okay? So the chapters are really long, but despite that, it did not take me very much time at all to get through it. Like I said, 2 or 3 days, okay? Considering I heard that for the most part the manga is a really faithful adaptation, I did start at, I believe it was chapter 25, I want to say, somewhere around there, which took place after episode 13. Okay. Now episode 14. Episode 14 came out after I finished the manga. After I caught up with the manga, okay? So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember what chapter they covered here. So basically, in episode 14. So basically, I know what's going to happen in the series from now on. And I can probably guess where the manga's going, or where the anime's going to end, which is probably just before the Wild Hunt arc. Because considering the rate they were going, it seems like that would be a good place for them to stop. Because I don't think that they could keep up this pacing and get through the entirety of the Wild Hunt arc. Well, obviously not, because the Wild Hunt arc's actually not finished yet. That's the arc that they're currently in. And a lot of stuff has happened in the manga. A lot of great things, I think, has happened in the manga since after the anime right now. First off, Tatsumi and Nine start dating. This is something I did not see coming. Okay, I kind of did because I have been spoiled on that, but if I wasn't spoiled on that, I would have never seen that coming, okay? Because those two seem like polar opposites. But I like the relationship. It is kind of forced, I guess, but I still kind of like it, though. Okay, I mean, better than Death. Yeah. Although, considering that Akame is the main female protagonist, I honestly, going into it, if there was any romance at all, I expected Akame to end up with him rather than Nine. But either way, though, I still very much like it. And also, at the very end of the last chapter released so far, Death, who has captured Tatsumi once again, and now knows that he's a member of Night Raid, since he has given up on trying to convince him to join her and fall in love with her, and instead declares to his face that she wishes to kill him. So yeah, and of course the chapter had to end right there because it's a story. It wouldn't be a story without stupid ass cliffhangers like that, right? So yeah, but lots of other things have happened too. We got the death of Chelsea, which... Okay, first off, before I talk about more deaths, I want to talk about how uncensored it is. Now, I don't think I've seen a violent manga that has been censored, but still, when we saw the death of Chelsea, her fucking head was severed by Kurome, Akame's sister, and dangled on top of like this long post for everyone to see. Yeah. Wow. Okay then. That was really something, and like you could actually see like where it was severed and blood dripping out and everything in the like loose wet flesh and whatnot too. You know, almost like you were watching like an American horror movie where they don't censor anything, because they really don't. At least the good ones don't. It was really fucking cool. And also we had the death of Lubbock, which in the anime I believe it had been revealed that Lubbock was kind of in love with Najinda, who's the leader of Night Raid, and so, and in the manga, she was actually listening in when he told, I believe, Tatsumi that, and she said that she's not ready for love, but after this whole thing's over, she wouldn't mind settling down. Whether that was hinting that she would have accepted Lubbock's confession or not, if he would have gotten the balls to actually confess to her, is unknown. We don't know if she would have accepted it or not. We don't even know her reaction to it yet, because Tatsumi and the entirety of Night Raid basically was on this mission, and Tatsumi and Lubbock were together. They got separated though, and Lubbock and while Esdeath got a hold of Tatsumi, Lubbock got the Wild Hunt leader, Shura, I believe his name is, got a hold of Lubbock and started torturing him. He actually crushed one of his fucking balls with these pliers, whipped him, tased him, beat the shit out of him. I think he even gouged out one of his fucking eyes. Dear God, he was in really fucked up shape. And then at the end, he was cut in half. So, yeah. But again, we don't know if Najinda would have actually accepted his proposal or not. That's what that was hinting towards. But still, I can't wait to actually see her reaction to that, now knowing that he was actually in love with her. I think that'll be really interesting myself. So, yes, here. What else happened? Well, of course, we got the introduction of the Wild Hunt. Who aren't too interesting. They're interesting to a certain extent, but they are just generic villains. All of them, everyone from the capital seems to be just bloodthirsty murderers. Now, we did get introduced into a character, though he's not in the Wild Hunt, but he's the Great General Budo. And we don't know much about him. He seems to have a huge code of honor and loyalty to the capital, but we don't know if he's a deranged nut job, like everyone else in the capital seems to have been so far, We don't really know yet, but because we don't really know anything about him yet. But one thing I would love to see is Great General Budo versus Esdeath, because when he was introduced, he was built up as the strongest in the capital. But wait, or not built up, but he was stated to be strongest in the capital. But wait, Esdeath is supposed to be the strongest in the capital. So who the fuck is stronger? The manga explicitly stated that they're both the strongest in the capital, basically contradicting each other. So I want to see them fight. I don't know what situation they'd have to be put in to actually fight to the death. I'm guessing one of them would have to betray the capital, or maybe they just have a training fight that we could see, that the mangaka could put there just to show us who's stronger. Who knows? But either way, though, I think that would be a really cool fight to see. This year, what else happened? There's so much that happened in the manga. I cannot recommend this manga enough, okay? And once the anime ends, I might start doing a monthly chapter reviews of it, okay? Because it's just that good. It's so good that I may consider doing monthly chapter reviews of it when it ends. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely worth your time. Fuck the haters. This is a great manga, okay? It really is. It also has, great art. The story and characters are so good. Even the generic, villains are so well written for what they're supposed to be. The fight scenes are epic as shit, okay? So yeah, I definitely recommend this manga. That's it for this manga recommendations video. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.